Glam girls, welcome back to another video. So in this video today, you're going to officially meet my pup. His name is Kal-El. Say hi. My name is Kal-El and I'm very mischievous and super sweet, and I am, oh my god, I just heard his stomach, and I'm very curious. Look at my little face. He is officially 3 months old tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. So yeah, he's a baby still. Look at him being all cuddly and cute. He's so sweet. Like literally the other day I was just looking, oh my god, he just laid his head on my chest. I'm dying. The other day he just like stared into my eyes and I literally started crying. I love him so much. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Anyway, but this video is going to be about, so basically, wow, what am I trying to say? So this video is going to be all about the things I wish I knew before I got a puppy. So like a lot of kids, I grew up an only child. My mother had my brother when I was almost 16. So my brother was born December and then I turned 16 in February. So I was an only child literally for 16 years because my father had my sister, but she lived with him. So in my life, in my home, I was alone all the time. And so I always wished I had like siblings or a puppy. And I think every kid kind of wishes they have a puppy, but for me it was just something that I really wanted, but you know, I had no idea how much work really went into it. And my mom, it wasn't even like a question of whether or not I could, because my mom was just super anti-pets and she's like scared of dogs. So it wasn't something I ever thought would be a reality. It was like a distant dream. And then obviously once I had my own place and stuff, it wasn't something I really thought of because again, it's always been like a distant dream. But now that I'm older, I finally was like, you know what? I'm ready for this responsibility. Like I am ready to be a dog mom. And I tried a few years ago to have a cat. That didn't really work out. Cats are not my style, but I wasn't ready for the commitment of a pup. And then, you know, in December, I was like, you know what? I work from home. I've been working from home for years. I don't see that changing anytime soon. So let me finally take the plunge and get a puppy, since I have the time to be home with him for the foreseeable future, to train him and spend time with him and all this stuff. So, you know, everyone always says having a puppy is so much money. It's expensive. It is a lot of work. It's harder than you think. And we all know those things. It's kind of like having a kid. Like, you know that, but you don't know it till you do it yourself. And there's just some stuff that I didn't realize that was coming my way. And there's some stuff that you can't really prepare for. And I feel like, I'll be honest with you guys, I didn't do as much research as I should have, maybe. But it's okay. I'm surviving. Me and my husband are okay. It hasn't been horrible. It's been actually a beautiful, wonderful ride with him. Like, look how sweet he is. He's just laying on my chest like a little babe. Like, he can't. He's so sweet. So anyway, without me continuing to speak about the past, let's talk about now and get into this list before I just sit here and pet him on just the whole video of me petting him. Okay, look at my notebook, by the way. Is this not the cutest thing ever? It's from Too Faced. I got it last year. Okay, my ear is not a chew toy. Thank you so much. And I literally wrote down my list. All right. Number 1. Having a puppy is emotionally exhausting. If you speak to anyone else who has a new puppy, they will tell you you literally have like emotional breakdowns. It is really exhausting, more than I thought it would be. I'll be honest with you guys, maybe I had like this romanticized idea of what it would be like, but I got him to kind of help relieve my loneliness and my anxiety since I'm home alone every single day. I was like, I need a companion. Like I need something, because you know, it's hard on you to be home all the time by yourself. I think a lot of people don't speak about the loneliness, or like, not the loneliness, but just the fact that influencers are home so much. We work from home, we do so much from home, we make our content at home, we work from home, and a lot of us, I think, don't see the light of day or see other people as much as we should. So for me, I was like, oh, I need something to relieve that. But I didn't realize that getting a puppy meant that the beginning of it and like the intro to his life and him being a baby is actually very emotionally exhausting. So it's actually counterintuitive to what you want. You know, what I wanted was someone to relieve that anxiety and kind of help me cope with my own anxiety and be a source of fun and relaxation, and if anything is causing more anxiety, more anxiousness, more of those negative feelings in some ways. He's all in my hair. He does not know what to do with himself. So I think that's something that I definitely wasn't prepared for. I wasn't expecting it, and I definitely think it's something to think about if you're someone who needs a dog to help with your anxiety or your stress, loneliness. You're definitely better off getting a grown dog, maybe like someone's dog who they had to give up for different reasons, or maybe their owner passed away, like an older dog, a dog who's set in their ways, who will just be there more for you, more than you needing to be there for them because they're a baby. Second thing is, puppies are very needy, and I didn't think of this because you don't realize like a puppy is literally a baby. It's a baby dog, so they're very needy. They're just as needy as babies, almost, if anything more needy. And I know that's controversial to say, but with a baby, you can put them in their carriage, their bassinet, whatever, and you can do things. Your arms are free. With a dog, they're literally running around. Like, it's a baby that can run. How scary would that be in real life? Like, if a human baby could run, imagine how much worse it would be to like have a baby. Just imagine that. That's puppy. That's a puppy. I can't even talk. But yeah, they're really, really needy. It's incredible how needy they are. And that goes into number 3, which is that the breed really matters. For example, he's a Morkie, which is a Maltese Yorkie mix. And Morkies are very known for having separation anxiety. They can be very greedy when they eat. They can be mischievous. They're very smart. They're bright. They're playful. But they tend to have really bad separation anxiety. Like, the moment you walk away, they're crying. Some of them might not let you sleep. Different things like that. You can see, like, right now he's all over me, and he really can't do anything on his own, in a sense. Like, he'll follow you all around the house all the time, so he has to be on the leash. And see, like right now, he won't even let me breathe. Like, if I move, he'll move with me. He really won't just play with his toys and be on his own too often, unless it's a toy he really loves. But that's one thing I didn't think about. I didn't think about the breed being too important. Like, I thought that you could pretty much get whatever dog you thought was cute and then go from there. I didn't realize that looking into their actual personalities because of their breed was that important. I was thinking more about the size and about the hair being hypoallergenic, in a sense, because I'm asthmatic. So that was my main concern about, like, the physical things. I didn't think about the personality and how much it actually does affect their personality, like their breed. Wow, Kal-El really won't let me live right now. Number 4 is that it's a lot of work to train them. I guess this is something that's obvious in a way. Like, of course, it's not easy to train a puppy. No one's out here thinking that it's like a cakewalk. But at the same time, I didn't realize how much work it actually is. It is a full-time job to train a puppy. I don't know how people who have jobs do it. I don't know how people who are single do it. I'm not even joking. Like, if it wasn't for my husband helping me, or like the fact that I work from home, I think working from home, if you're single, or if you like if you live close to your job and you can come home often, but I don't know how people who aren't able to have that help do it. Like, it's impossible. You have to be around them all the time. You have to have them on a strict schedule, and it's sad sometimes because you're like, okay, I brought them home to play with them, to spend time with them, and now they're like locked up all the time, and it hurts. Like, it's not fun. It's a lot. Like I said, back to the emotionally exhausting part. It's exhausting emotionally to always have to, like, not punish them, but, you know, obviously not punish them, but put them away when they're bad. And I guess that's punishing, but putting them in their crate, you know, forcing them to take a nap, and like, it's a lot of work. It is all day like a second job. Like sometimes I can't even get my regular work done because he has an accident and now I have to clean the couch, I have to clean the thing, I have to do this, I have to do that, like I have to groom him, you know. It's a lot. Number 5 is that there's a lot of uncertain info out there, a lot of like, it's just like parenting, a lot of people with a lot of different opinions. And if you're a new puppy owner, a new dog owner, you don't really know who to believe, you don't know who's telling the truth, or like who's giving you the correct information. And there's so many different things out there, and especially when you have a small breed like I do, you know, things that are true for bigger dogs are not the same for him. So you kind of have to figure it out on your own in a way. And it's scary because it's just like having any other living, it's a living being, you know. He's not a toy. Like I have to take his health seriously, I have to take everything about him seriously, and that's a big responsibility. You can't just make it up. In a way you are making it up as you go along, but you kind of have to find what works for you. And that's a scary thing, to not really know if you're like doing the right thing or doing what's best, because so many people have so many opinions. Oh, grain-free food, not grain-free, like it's scary. 6 is that they have to be supervised constantly. So that goes back to what I was speaking about when I was referring to training. With puppies, they have to be constantly supervised, like literally. You cannot let them be free. Apparently that's like the main mistake that new puppy owners make, which I made it too. You can't let them have freedom. They have to be on the leash all the time. They have to be like, you constantly literally have to have eyes on them 24/7 when they're out, because they will run away and go pee somewhere, or like, you know, start scratching up your couch, or like chewing your shoes or whatever. My dog doesn't really do that, but we have to be careful that he doesn't have accidents. That's like his thing. Like he'll pee or poop on the rug and on the floor and stuff like that. As far as chewing on our shoes and chewing on things, we got him out of that really quickly. That doesn't seem to be an issue, especially because I got him enough toys where he gets that energy out. But definitely having accidents, that's his issue. So you have to watch them constantly. You can't just let them run around. You can't even if he's on the leash, he has to be being watched. Like you can't look at your phone and have him next to you, because you look down and there's pee. It's literally like that. Like you can't do anything else. It's a lot of work, especially when you're like me and you're trying to do other work like your job, and you literally have to do both things at once. It's a lot. And number 7, this is the last one I have here, is that some dogs just have a lot of grooming needs. Okay, so Morkies, for example, need a lot of grooming. Yes, you do. I have to I'm trying to show you to the people. So he actually has hair, he doesn't have fur. So he has to be constantly brushed, like every single day, 15, 20, 30 minutes of brushing him, because he gets knots the way I get knots. Like the way you have to brush your hair every day, he has to have his hair brushed every single day. I have to cut his hair a lot, like around his eyes, because dogs, his breed tends to get eye problems. They have a lot of like tearing in the inner corners, in the tear ducts. So I have to cut the hairs just to prevent that. His breed also, they have hair in their ears a lot, and it actually makes their ears smell really bad. So he requires constant ear cleaning. I had to buy special drops for his ears. I have to cut the hair in his ears. I have to wash his ears constantly. When he does take a bath, I have to use a blow dryer in the ears to make sure they get fully dry. It's a lot of grooming, and even on a like micro daily basis, when he potties, I have to clean his bottom, like clean around his genitals, because there's like pee all over his fur, and then he'll carry that pee all over the house, or like there's poop on his butt, and I had to cut the hair around his butt so that there wouldn't be like feces all on his butt. Like always cleaning him with wipes, and it's just like a constant thing. Whereas I kind of, I thought that dogs, and like just like how cats are a little bit more cleanliness, they have more cleanliness with themselves, like they do it themselves. I can't speak today. I kind of assumed that it was the same thing, like he wouldn't be so dirty. I thought that he would kind of like be self-cleaning more, but he's not. I have to do it all the time, because nobody wants a dog that smells like pee. Like that's gross. You can't literally walk, he can't walk around all day with like pee in his fur and stuff, you know. So every time he pees, I have to wipe him with a tissue because he's so little that he doesn't lift his leg up. He has to like squat down, so pee gets all over him. Sometimes he'll like step in it and then he gets paw prints of pee all over the floor. Now I have to clean the floor. Like, it's a lot. If you are exhausted just listening, imagine how I feel doing. Antonio is exhausted because he has to vacuum the rug every single day and use like the, you know, the pet odor powder and things like that. It's a lot. It's a lot more of constant things than I expected. So what I mean is that I kind of assumed that it was, you know, you take them to the vet once in a while, you give them a bath once in a while, you leave food and water out, and then they have fun and everything's nice and cute and you're, you know, it's cute. In reality, it's not like that. There's a lot more little things all day and it's literally constant. So it doesn't feel as lighthearted and fun as I thought it would. It's more like another job. And that's what I mean. But would I go back and like not do it? Not at all, because he's so precious and cute and loving and sweet. Right, baby? Right, baby? You're so cute. My goodness, you look like a little doll. You don't even look real. Like a little stuffed animal. My goodness. Oh. He's just sitting here breathing. I love how I said he's just sitting here breathing as if he's not supposed to breathe. Obviously, he's alive. He has to breathe. Anyway, stay tuned for another video. I'm gonna do more pup videos as he gets older. And the next one will be kind of like a list of everything you need if you're thinking about getting a puppy, everything you need, as well as things that I personally have for him. And then if you do have a pup already, I do have a Amazon list down below in the description for you guys of all this stuff that I bought on Amazon for him. Some really cool stuff if you want to check that out before the next video comes. And if you have any suggestions for me, or I don't really want like too much preachy advice, but if you have any suggestions or any, you know, thing you want to say about, you know, pups and maybe things that you have for your pup, things that they like, let me know. I'm always down for suggestions. Look at him. Look at him. He's too much. All right, guys, I love you so much. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, stay glam, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, Kal-El. Say bye, everybody. Oh my goodness, can you are so attached. Can you relax? Say bye. Bye, everybody. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. You can't not subscribe after seeing this face. Please come back and see more of me. Why are his ears lopsided, or is it just me? He's lopsided like his mama. And we still cute. Okay, relax. Oh, you're supposed to be helping me with my anxiety, and like you're anxious as heck.